Hey guys, Lizardlea here for Christmas Ornaments 2021 horse, rocking horse. I'm a little out of it. I'm having a day, you guys. That one. I guess rocking horse, right? Because it's not an actual like horse. It's a rocking horse. There is a horse on here, I think. Oh, well, that's a merry-go-round horse. So, neither of them are actually straight up horses. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna go attempt to stitch now. It's already dark, so wish me luck. Alright, so I just realized I needed to do some narration, and DJ's in the shower, so yeah, and he usually takes a while to shower. And I think it's very important to get this done ASAP, because I still have to save it and then upload it. Yeah. So, maybe halfway through he'll join us, but don't get your hopes up. Okay, so I did 21 last, 22. How do you make the world a better place? I think it's very hard to actually change the world around you. I think, you gotta listen to that Michael Jackson song and just look at the man in the mirror first and foremost. 23. What do you consider to be your personal calling? I mean, cross-stitching. Duh. 24. What do you think we owe each other as human beings? I mean, just kindness. It doesn't have to be anything big or crazy. Just, human decency. Because that's what we call it, is human decency. 25. If you weren't afraid of failure, what would you do differently? I mean, branch out to a job that pays better and do crazy things and take risks, but I don't know how that would go. So it's not even that I'm afraid of failure, it's that it's like realistic that it'd be a lot more difficult, and that comes with consequences, like not being able to keep your job because you can't keep up with the workload and whatnot. 26. What is your most treasured memory? Oh my goodness, I have so many. If DJ were here, he would make fun of me because it's all I do is talk about how I've traveled and I've been so many places, but it's the truth. I am so lucky and so grateful for what I have that I can't pick just one treasured memory. 27. Who from your past that you've fallen out of touch with would you most like to reconnect with? Ooh, either Amy or Sam from high school. Just because we were so close, and I know we would still get along just as well today as we did back then. There's no doubt in my mind about that. Because, especially, like, by high school, you're not, the complete person that you're going to become, but you're old enough to know what interests you and what you like, what you find funny. I don't think I've had too much change between then and now that either of them would think I'm a completely different person, 28. Would you want to learn what people really thought of you? Oh, man. So, I want to say yes because I want to know, and I like to hope that it's positive things, but the cynic in me is like, do I want to know how much they actually hate me and they're just putting up with me because they really like DJ? I don't think so. I think if they found me that annoying, it wouldn't be worth it, so I don't think it could be that bad, but it's how life is. It would be interesting to know what people think of me outside of the people that are friends with David and I. Like my coworkers who only kind of know about him from little parties after work and whatnot. Yeah. 29. What personal quality do you most want to improve? Personal quality. What qualifies as a quality? Is it kindness and forgiveness, or I don't know. Let's see.
Personal quality. Not quality, quality. What is a personal quality? Personal qualities are the characteristics, attributes, or personality traits of an individual. Do you most want to improve? Because, like, my initial thought was, like, my eloquence. I wish I could speak better. I wish I wouldn't say but and because and all these other things as often as I do. But I do. And it's not easy to completely change the way that you speak. I know it's obviously possible. I don't say dude all the time like I used to, but that has been replaced with other words for me. I say awesome way too much. Okay, we're just going to move on. 30. What is the best thing in life? Finding happiness, being happy. That's what I think, at least. 31. What is your general outlook on life? That even if you're going through a hard time, life can't always just be stuck in one way like that. You're not always going to have bad days. You are going to have good days. It's hard to remember that when you're having a really bad day, but it'll eventually pass. It'll get better. 32. Whose advice do you value the most? Probably my mummy's, because she's my mummy. 33. What is the nicest act you secretly did for someone? I don't know. I'm not great at keeping secrets. And, like, I'll give food and water and stuff to strangers, like homeless on the street, but that's not a secret. Like, yeah, okay, I don't post about it on the internet, but it's not like I hide it in a bag and run off so they don't know it was from me. and then, like, with family and friends, I remember we've done, like, Secret Santas in the past, and everybody always in the end discusses, oh yeah, I got you. I hope you like what I got you. Like, it's never a complete secret what you've gotten for someone else. Or at least in my experience, it always came out when someone was someone else's Secret Santa. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess I'm too proud, full of myself. I don't know what the correct term is. I want to get credit for doing nice things. I don't know. Also, like, I don't know. Anytime someone's done something really special for me before, I always do my best to find out whose idea it was so I can thank them, because that's what I want to do. I want to know whose idea it was. I want to know who set this up, and yeah. 34. How do you make tough decisions? I stress over it for a few days, and then I just make a decision. I mean, depending on my deadline, yeah, I'll stress for a while. Otherwise, I might stress for 2 minutes and then just figure it out and work on it. 35. Which moment in your life would you most like to do over? See, I keep getting questions like this, and I am so happy with where I am that I don't want a do-over, because anything in the past could have changed where I end up now, and I love where I am now. I don't want to change that. 36. Which memory would you most like to erase, and which one would you like to remember forever? Any of the memories I have of people being mean or picking on me. Everybody could deal without having bullies and whatnot. And then one you'd like to remember forever. I already said I have a bunch of precious memories. I mean, honestly, it sounds silly, but I definitely want to remember the first day I met DJ forever. He was so tall and handsome, okay? 37. If you could if you could relive one day of your life, which one would it be? I don't know. What day would it be? It'd have to be a really good day. I think our second anniversary was really fun. I think we did a bunch of stuff, and that was great. I'd like to do that over again. Not like do it again differently, just redo it over and over and over again. I could deal with that. 38. What is something that you wish you could say to someone you love? Is this like someone I love who's passed away? Or like something I wish I could say, but I can't because, I don't know, I think he'll be mad at me? I mean, if it's someone who's passed away, I wish I could just tell them I love them. Yeah. 39. What is something that you wish someone would say to you? I mean, DJ doesn't watch these, so will you marry me? I wish someone would say that to me. 40. When do you feel safest? When I'm going to bed and handsome man is home. Every once in a while he has to watch his dad's, and that is not the safest feeling. 41. What would your younger self think of who you are today? I mean, depending on how young we go, my younger self will be disappointed because I'm not a vet. Or, I'm not playing Barbies anymore. But overall, I think my younger self would be cool with where I'm at. I never wanted to, like, be the president of the U.S. or anything. Like, I didn't want to be famous. So that won't disappoint me. And I mean, yeah, I'm sure I've embarrassed myself in public because I'm a loudmouth or whatever, but I don't think that my younger self would be upset with that. Because I've always been kind of shy. So I think my younger self would be happy that she is not still the most shy person in the room. And if I could talk to her, I'm sure the fact that I'm happy would make her happy. I was, sunshine kind of kid. 42. What brings you the most joy? My handsome man. And cross-stitching. And dragons. And the color blue. 43. What do you want people to say about you when you are not around? That they like me. That I make them laugh. Heck, even that I amuse them. It doesn't always have to be the best things. That they miss me. Whether I'm dead or just, like on vacation for 2 days. 44. What part of your identity do you believe will never change? The cross-stitching part of my identity? Like, I feel like the only way I would no longer enjoy cross-stitching is if I literally couldn't do it anymore. So, like, if something happened to my hands or my eyes and I just literally couldn't do it anymore. Because I will be cross-stitching till my dying day if my current self has anything to say about it. Okay, 1. What is your earliest memory? I think I've talked about this before. Like, there's one, of course, where my mom was making cookies and she was pulling them out of the oven, and I remember having to wait a little while for them to cool down to eat them. But I also remember having it was like a Barbie doll toy, but it was a carousel, essentially, and it had little swings on it. It had like 3, maybe 5, I'm not sure. I want to say 3, though. And I had little cat toys for my Barbies that had like actual hair, like a Barbie does, so you could brush it, and I would put them on the swings and I would spin it, and it, I'd pretend that they were having a lot of fun on the carousel. I don't know which one of those is older. I remember both of them are from Colorado. So for me, that would have been preschool, kindergarten. 2. If you could choose a brand new name for yourself, what would it be? I wouldn't. They keep asking this question, and I still like my name, so I wouldn't. 3. If you could learn one skill instantly, what would it be? I mean, coding, that'd be great, because then I could help DJ, but then also, you know, that is a good skill to have. I could go into, like, IT, maybe. Although, I already have to deal with people, like, who don't know how, like, spam works, or they don't know how their email works. And I don't want to deal with that more. 4. If you were to write a book, what would it be about? Probably be about cross-stitching, not gonna lie. 5. If you suddenly had powers of invisibility, what would you use them for? I mean, to turn myself invisible anytime I'm embarrassed. I don't know, like, am I trying to hide my power? Do I not want people to know I can turn invisible? Although I feel like I'd probably be a villain, and that, like, I'd turn invisible and then go listen to what people are saying when I'm not around. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to know. I can't win, you guys. I'm gonna be the worst supervillain ever. 6. What is the best business idea you have ever had? None? I haven't really had any business ideas. 7. I keep yawning. 7. If you had to live as an animal for 1 year, which one would you choose and why? A loved house cat, because, like, who doesn't want to just sleep and play all day and eat? Like, that sounds like the life. Like, I love dogs, but, like, I'd have to be running around and chasing toys, versus if I'm just a house cat, I can just lay there and sleep. And I remember my dreams for the most part. I usually have good dreams. So it works for me. 8. If you could uninvent one thing, what would it be? Uninvent one thing. I mean, the issue with this is, like, just because I don't like something doesn't mean other people also dislike it. You know, it could be helping them immensely. Like, I don't like the Alexa thing where you can talk to it, but it helps people out, you know? Like, some people need that. I don't want to uninvent that just because I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan, so I didn't buy it, so it doesn't matter. That's all I've got.
And that is the end of Christmas Ornaments 2021 Rocking Horse. I got 2 hours and 37 minutes of footage. There it is. It's so cute. Looks kind of sad, but, you know, it's hard to make very big detailed eyes when it's that tiny, so I think all I have left are the Baby's First Christmas ones, which if I don't finish, I'm not going to cry about. But yeah, I don't have anything else. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that jazz. I'll see you guys in the next video.